What is up, everybody? This is Marshall Couture, also known as Plex in hip-hop circles. And you can find my stuff at marshmakesart.com or darkyjawprojects.com. And Marsh Makes Art everywhere in the world or the internet. And today is a rainy day. Not quite as, I guess, beautiful as the last couple days, but still a beautiful day. I don't mind rain. It's kind of chilled out, and I did work on my comic stuff today, about an hour and a half worth. I got a lot done. I got my I got my the Father of Lies story written out. Pretty much all the way, as far as the first draft goes. And I'm glad I'm over with that one because it's more of a serious, dramatic, not, as you can tell by the title, Father of Lies, it's not an upbeat topic, I guess, or a happy topic. But then I'm glad I finished it. It worked for what it's supposed to be. Kind of ended on a tragic note, not like somebody dying tragic, but it was not a happy note, and that's how it's supposed to end. That was my intent for that specific story. But then I had like a couple more minutes left for my half an hour, so I'm like, well, I don't want to like pretend I'm doing a half an hour and really be doing 28 minutes or something. So which is possible that might have happened throughout this time of doing 100 days, but it is what it is. But I really try my best to get the full half hour at the very least, and I pretty much always hit that mark. Like I said, I may possibly have missed it once or twice. I don't know, though. Maybe not. That being said, I went back to the other story that I was working on before this, that kind of led into me working on this story, and that one's called Happy Go Lucky, and I got a lot of progress done on it. I ended up spending a whole nother hour writing, and I really like this story. This is like, if that story's sad and like serious and dramatic, this one is, as the title shows, happy-go-lucky. It's not like a flippant attitude, but happy-go-lucky is a nice title for it. I may change the title, I don't know, but it is like a very positive view on life. That's what it shares. Again, this story is more of a setup for the rest of the book. So it doesn't have any fun, like, adventurous sci-fi, or, fantasy or any type of thing like that in it. But it is what it is. I do want some of these stories to not have those elements in it because I want it to feel like it's a book about everyday people. But there is some sci-fi and weird, fun fantasy elements in it. And they may even in the end be more allegorical way to tell a story, and maybe this didn't really happen. Of course, it doesn't really matter because it's comic books. It's not, whether it really happened or not, none of it really happened. It's all coming out of my brain. So, yeah, I'm very happy with the progress I made today. Usually I don't go too much beyond the half an hour. Yesterday, I did end up inking. If you haven't, you probably have seen it. If you follow me on social media, you've seen it. But I'll show you. I did end up inking that one little drawing of my character and I think it came out pretty cool. And I meant to do like some emotion, like, I don't know what they call it, like when they do like a sheet of just different facial expressions, but I didn't get to it. So yeah. So I ended up inking it. I think it looks really cool. I like how it came out. The only thing is he doesn't look as old as I want him to look. So I don't know what I have to do. Maybe I have to add some more lines, not shading lines, but like wrinkle lines around the eyes and maybe around the mouth or something. I'm not really sure, but I want him to look like he's in his, I don't know, 60s, maybe late 50s, early 60s, I guess. I want him to look like an older man. This looks like, I don't know, maybe 40s, but getting up there and maybe not aging so well, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Old age is hard for me to tell sometimes. Like if I see an older person, I don't know if I know how to tell how old they are a lot of times. I mean, sometimes, there's a big difference. Like you can tell somebody who's like more around their 90s as opposed to someone who's in their 50s. But some people who are in their 50s don't really look that old, so it's hard to say. Like, I mean, some people age so well that they could be in their 50s and they almost look like they're in their 30s. So, it is what it is. So yeah, fun stuff. But all that, all I have to do is just do a bunch more sketching and get to it, figure it out, Is there anything else to talk about today? I don't think so. There's a few more hours, or I think it's like 2 or 3 more days left in Chris McQuillan's Kickstarter. So go check that out. Get your pledges in. Not much more time left. Let's get to the next stretch goal. He reached another one, I think last night or yesterday or something. So that's awesome. Congratulations, dude. And Scott Serkland has successfully finished and funded his Kickstarter. He did get to his last stretch goal. So congratulations, Scott. That's so awesome. I'm so impressed by the way you ran this Kickstarter. You just did a lot of things right from what I can tell. Both Chris and him, like you're both like blowing it out of the park. And it's really cool to see my friends, get things done, and get that support, because it's tough. I sympathize, empathize with you when you do have hard times, and man, I've had plenty of hard times as far as like trying to get the word out about your art or whatever. It's a struggle, and it's really cool when people do their Kickstarters, like everybody comes out to support, and it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. So yeah, congratulations, guys. You guys are rocking it. And if you want to check out Chris's to get your last minute pledge in, go ahead. There's a link in the description. And I think that's about it. I'm looking forward to today to I'm hoping we get to go to the comic shop. There's a comic shop nearby. But I got to go home after this, tonight. We've been hanging out with our family and it's been all awesome and stuff. So we'll be sad to have to go home and get back to work tomorrow and all that. But we'll hopefully have another good day here. So I'm sure we will. And, but yeah, there's like a pretty cool comic shop nearby. And, my nephew likes Ninja Turtles and stuff. He's little, he's still like 3. But maybe there'll be some cool stuff for him to check out there. It's a big shop, so that would be rad. Also, follow me on Snapchat, Marsh Makes Art. I've been doing Snapchat for this whole weekend, and it's been really fun. I really enjoy it. Got Chris on there. We're chatting back and forth, and a lot of my comic friends, just a lot of just friends and stuff on there hanging out. I think I'm finally understanding it. Basically, what I would say, if you're trying to still understand what Snapchat is, it's basically like, you know, the vlogs that Gazbot does or Chris does, where, you know, or Holly Brown, where they like splice in, you know, just different parts of their day or week, and just, you know, you kind of keep an eye out for the interesting things that happen, and you know, you make a vlog about it. And I just did one recently, and people really liked it. I got a lot of response from it. I want to do more, but the only thing I'm like, I've been using all my good stuff for Snapchat, so I don't know. But basically, it's like a spontaneous vlog like that, where you just capture moments. At least that's how I've been using it, and it's really cool for art too, because you can like start a drawing and do a little snap of you doing the drawing for like, you know, you only get a few seconds or whatever, and then, you know, add that to your story maybe a couple times midway through your drawing, do a snap or two, and then at the end, you know, do another snap and show it, and maybe put a picture, like an actual photograph of it. And then so, but everybody else, when they see it, you know, if they're seeing it, you know, after the fact, they see it all in one little cool clip, and it's a cool thing, to show off your art. You know, anything with video or photos, which is everything and the most important stuff online, really, usually, is good for art, for us artists. So that's really cool. If you're a writer, it's a little different, but still, you can do a lot of things. And then just showing parts of your life and stuff. And then there's like a lot of goofy, like little apps and these things that like change your face that you can do, and you can put text and you can draw on it and all kinds of silliness. Um, to me, it's like just a fun, goofy place to do fun, goofy things. um, so I don't know if that makes any sense. Hopefully that helps, because I know for me it took me forever to understand it, and I still I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think. But yeah, it's fun. Anyways, I'm blabbing. Um, it's Memorial Day, so, you know, go pay some respect to, you know, some family members, or, you know, vets, um, who have, you know, sacrificed a lot to let us have, you know, such freedom. You know, I really appreciate anybody who is watching who has contributed in that way. Um, and, you know, I don't like war. I don't believe in war, but I do appreciate my freedom, you know, and so that's that. So happy Memorial Day. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll talk to you on the next episode. Peace out.